everyone, welcome again. Today we are going to start NCERT Chapter 5 Geography Air. First of all, we all know that we breathe in air. Without air, we people can't survive. Now our earth is surrounded by a huge blanket of air which is known as atmosphere. Atmosphere is very much necessary for our survival. What is atmosphere? Where we take the air in which we breathe in, that is called atmosphere, and it protects us from harmful sun rays. If there is no atmosphere, then what will happen? We will be baked alive during daytime by the heat of the sun, and we will be frozen at night time due to the coldness of the atmosphere. And the mass of air made temperature on the earth livable. Now comes the composition of air. In our atmosphere, there are so many gases. For example, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, argon and helium. First is nitrogen. It is 78% present in our atmosphere. It is necessary for our survival. Without nitrogen, we people can't survive. Then comes the oxygen. It is 21% in the atmosphere. It is the byproduct of photosynthesis. In this process, what happens? Plants take in carbon dioxide and they release oxygen, which is necessary for our survival. Then carbon dioxide. It is 0.03% in our atmosphere. What this gas does? It is used by plants in the process of photosynthesis. Other sources which release carbon dioxide are burning of fossil fuels. They release carbon dioxide, which increases the temperature of the atmosphere. Apart from it, cutting of trees. They increase carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and due to that temperature also increases. When these things increase the temperature of the place, then greenhouse gases are there. They affect the global warming. Due to these gases, global warming is there, which is a threat to the nature, we can say. Now comes the structure of atmosphere. There are 5 layers of atmosphere. Those are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. First comes the troposphere. We will start from the lower layer. It is very important layer. Its height is about 13 km. In this sphere, there is air in which we people breathe and we people survive. Here, rainfall, fog and hailstorm activities occur. Then comes the stratosphere. This layer extends up to the height of 50 km. In this layer, aeroplanes fly, and there is layer of ozone layer which protects us from harmful sun rays. Then comes mesosphere. Its height extends up to 80 km and meteors burn up in this layer. Then comes the stratosphere. Temperature rises rapidly in this layer and it extends between 80 to 400 kilometers. Radio transmission occurs in this sphere. Then comes the exosphere. It is the uppermost layer of the atmosphere. There thin air, light gases, helium and hydrogen float into the space from here. Then we will discuss about weather. What is weather? Weather is hour to hour and day to day condition of the atmosphere. If the weather is hot and humid, we can say we get irritated at that type of atmosphere or at that type of weather. If the weather is pleasant and breezy, we feel happy and we feel cheerful at that time. Now we will talk about climate. What do you mean by climate? Climate is the average weather condition of a place for a longer period. For assuming climate for a last period of last 30 years is taken to decide the climate. Now we come for the temperature. Temperature is measured in Celsius, degree Celsius or in Fahrenheit. Degree of hotness and coldness of the air is in temperature. It changes from hour to hour and day to day and from season to season. Summers are hotter. From equator to poles, as we move, the temperature decreases, means there is coldness in the weather. Then we talk about air pressure. What is air pressure? If we are standing in an open place and pressure is being exerted by air, we cannot see the pressure being exerted on us, but we can understand it. When we move towards moon, no air is there. Then what happens? Our arteries, they will burst into blood and blood will be there. This is the reason why when someone goes to space, they have space suits. because they are filled with air to compensate internal pressure. Maximum pressure is at sea level. Now we will discuss about wind. It is the movement of air from high pressure to low pressure. Types of winds. There are two types of winds, journal winds and strong winds. Journal winds are very calm winds. We can say refer to calm weather phenomena. They blow very smoothly. Then comes the strong winds. Strong winds, when strong winds blow, they would lead to strong conditions. For example, they will uproot the trees, and sometimes it is difficult to walk when strong winds blow, and on a windy day it is not easy to hold even an umbrella when strong winds are blowing. Then we can classify the winds into three parts: local winds, then seasonal winds and permanent winds. Local winds, they blow in a particular period or a day or a year. We can say they blow in smaller areas, for example land breeze and sea breeze. In northern India they are filled with hot air, and that's why they are called Lu. Then comes the seasonal winds. They change their direction with the difference in seasons. We can say monsoon phenomena. Then comes permanent winds. They blow constantly throughout the year in a particular direction. They move from high pressure to low pressure. We can say westerlies and easterlies. Now comes the moisture. When water evaporates, it changes into water vapor. And air full of water vapor, when air is full of water vapor, then there is humidity. And that is we can say that is a humid day. When there is humidity in the atmosphere, it is a humid day, then clouds get longer time to dry as sweat doesn't evaporate, and we feel very much uncomfortable on that day. Then comes the rainfall. It is very important for our survival and as well as for the survival of plants and animals. When it rains, it brings fresh water to us. If there is less rainfall, then there is water scarcity or drought-like condition. If there is more rainfall, then sometimes floods can come. And with this in this chapter we have covered composition of atmosphere, structure of atmosphere, weather, air pressure, moisture, rainfall, climate and types of winds. This was all about this chapter. Have a good day ahead.